welcome back to this channel. If you're new here or if you're returning back to this page, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. So here's the breakdown video on this USD trade that I took during the ASN section. It's very simple. So this on I'm currently on the 4-hour time frame. I've noticed price is just bearish. It dug into my daily bullish order block, but price is still giving me a sell. So I'm going to take what price is giving me. I don't care about the daily order block right now. So let's step down to 1 hour time frame, because if you notice from the bearishness, there's nothing tangible to trade here. So now I'm just going to go back to the 1 hour time frame. Now coming back to this 1 hour time frame, if you notice, I have this order block here and I have another order block here. So but this first order block, right, doesn't have a liquidity before it. I know from my trading strategy, this Trinity Flow Concept, which is the combination of structural liquidity and zones. Now I have this zone here, I have this zone here, but this phase zone doesn't have a liquidity before it. For this second one, we can utilize this phase zone as a liquidity for the second one. But if price decides to come back to this phase zone, right, and maybe it creates the liquidity itself, because sometimes when price approaches another block without liquidity, price tends to create liquidity on its own before it reverses. So due to the way the market is dumping, it might not be able to go back up. The buyers might not have the strength to push the market back up to this other block. It might just come back to this first other block, create its own inducement of liquidity, and just start dumping. So I just step down to the 15-minute time frame, or let me just say the 5-minute time frame, to check my network, to check the confirmation. Immediately the price reached there, and I'll step down to the 5-minute time frame to look for the confirmation. Yeah, if price gives great liquidity, I'm going to sell. But if it doesn't, I'm going to wait for price to take out this other block, and then I'm going to use this other block as my zone. Now let's go back to the 5-minute time frame. Let's step down to the 5-minute time frame. Now coming back to this 5 minutes. Coming back to this 5 minutes time frame. Coming back to this 5-minute time frame. This place right here was the 1 hour order block that we had. So we wanted price to come into this order block and create liquidity, you understand, before we can enter. But if there's no any liquidity creation, then we are not going to sell. We are going to wait for the second order block above. So if you check very well, if you check clearly, when price dug into this 1 hour order block, what did price do? Price shift structure in this place. If you notice, look at the trend now. We have higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, and then price broke this structure. But even though price broke structure, we needed price to create either inducement liquidity before we can decide, okay, maybe the market will start dumping. Because if you check from this zone, we don't have any sub liquidity here before the market dug into this area. But if, let's say, if the market took out this low, then we'll say, okay, maybe this low is